What's good with you? It's your boy 2A-N-LA, and as always, fam, anything I say in this episode, prior episodes, and future episodes, it's just my personal opinion. You shouldn't take it as fact. You shouldn't take it as law. Always do your own homework and come up with your own conclusions. Right about now, fam, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and tap that like button for your boy. All right? If you're new to the channel, I want to say welcome. Come on in, join the congregation by smashing that subscribe button and tapping for all post notifications. And if you are an existing supporter of the channel, fam, I appreciate you more than you can possibly imagine. You are the reason this channel is anything. All right, look, fam, let's get this rolling because we got a lot to unpack here, fam. So look, you guys know that I have started down the path of my journey to become a superhero. I am trying to acquire the one superhuman power that you can actually buy, and that is night vision. So you guys know I've already bought a new rifle for that setup, gotten, outfitted the rifle, picked up a bump helmet. I'm in the process of buying the accessories for my helmet, and then lastly I will actually buy the monocular and the laser for the firearm. So we're working on that, but we're gonna call this a little detour on the same path, but a little detour on that path, because we have something very unique here. Now, if you guys are not familiar with night vision, what I would say most people are speaking of when they're talking about night vision is your typical monocular, laser device, etc. They are not talking about digital night vision. Now, historically, digital night vision has not been all that great. It is far less expensive. For instance, you can get a digital monocular for a couple $100, while a regular monocular will cost you probably in the range of $1,500 or more. And so, to do an entire night vision build out, you're probably looking on the low end, maybe $4 grand, $5 grand. On the high end, 15, 20 grand. So it really just depends, right? But digital night, and that is out of the realm for most people. However, digital night vision has been improving. They have been making gains. Are they as clear and reliable and all that as traditional night vision? No. Not at all. But, what are you using this for? What's the application? If it's just to get a sense of night vision, to be able to have something cool where you can actually see at night, then yeah, digital, some decent digital may be what you're looking for, right? And so it really just depends. But when I got an opportunity to review the product we're talking about today, and that is the Oneleaf NV100 digital night vision scope. So first of all, this is your boy's Diamondback DB15 AR-15, and come on, fam, enough said, right? Enough said. Okay. So let's just focus on the scope. So here's what I really like about this setup. Number one, it has a scope on it that's solid, and you don't need to use the night vision portion with the scope. There's a little knob on the side right there where you just push this back, tilt it, and it comes right off, right? So now you can just run this as a scope. I can tell you that it's a solid scope. It's sturdy, it's well built. It's a 3-to-12 scope. It's got an illuminated reticle. It's got your windage and elevation. I mean, the glass is clear. Look, fam, this is not a shabby scope. So for the scope alone, you're winning. Now, when you add this monocular to it, you're really, you know, getting kind of the best of both worlds. The monocular has an infrared laser. It has a regular laser. You know, you can use it, and unlike night vision, where you can really only use night vision at night, if you use it during the day, you run the risk of damaging it. With digital night vision, you can use it day or night. So if you just want to kind of record your shooting, your range day, then you can do that. And then at nighttime, you can also use these features. So let's talk about the features some. Okay, fam. So like I said, this comes with an IR illuminator, which is right there. You can move it in or move it out as need be, so you can get clarity. That's your battery compartment. In the rear there is your control panel. Oh, I should also mention that there's a compartment on the side that has space for your micro SD card. You can also plug in to add power to it. So then you have the control panel on the back, right? So the top button is the screen zoom and the laser. The middle OK button allows you to record and take pictures. The IR and color control and adjustment. The bottom button is the digital zoom. The right menu button controls the menu and playback. And like I said, you got the power button there. Behind the eye cap here is the diopter. It adjusts the clarity of the reticle. And then underneath here, you have the objective focus, which does clarity for the image itself. Okay, so this is a quality product at a quality price. I mentioned that traditional night vision is going to run you as much as $4,000 and as high as $20,000. Well, to have the ability to have a monocular that you can use separate and apart from your scope and your rifle, as well as being able to direct mount it to a scope on your rifle, and to have this whole package, I think that I'll put the MSRP up there, but I think it's about $600. And the great thing is, I find these on sale for as low as like $400. So for $400 to be able to have a decent scope, a solid scope, as well as some night vision, some digital night vision capability, and some digital camera capability to have the ability to record your shooting, I think is a phenomenal deal. Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put up some footage of the camera at night, and I'll put up the day first so you can see what that's like, and then I'll do the camera at night so you can see what that looks like. I'll do it aside without the monocular, and then I'll do it how it looks through the scope, so you guys can see the full spectrum of that. So check this out. Okay, fam, so we're back. So look, fam, It is. I thought, and you can let me know your thoughts down in the comments, but I thought, man, for what you pay, the value of what you get is great. Like I said, it's a solid scope in and of itself. To be able to get a scope for as low as $400, a decent scope for as low as $400 is a win. And to be able to add a digital night vision monocular to it, I think is a win all the way around. If you look at other YouTube channels, obviously I'm here in Los Angeles, I'm in the city, I don't do a lot of hunting, but what I see a lot of people doing online with this optic is using it for hunting purposes, either varmint hunting or hog hunting or things like that at night, where any kind of traditional light would scare the prey off. And so I see a lot of people using this in a hunting capacity. So if you're a hunter, this may be something, and you want to get into night shooting, and again, you don't want to have to pay the absurd amount that comes along with traditional night vision, this is something to consider. So the Oneleaf NV100 is 2A-N-LA endorsed. Now, again, I just want to be totally honest and transparent about this. This was sent to me by Oneleaf, but if it was trash, I would tell you, because that's how your boy gets down. I can't be bought for $400 for any amount, but definitely not $400. But look, fam, I think what you get for what you're paying for, man, is great value. The only thing that I would say about this that I noticed was that the battery life wasn't great. I think it says you have battery, and I'll put it up there, but I think it says that the battery's life lasts about 4 hours. Obviously, I think that depends on the mode that you have it in. Are you recording the entire time? There are a lot of other factors, right, that go into it. But for me, I would say it's more like an hour or so, maybe an hour and a half. So I would say there's a couple of different options. Number one, the batteries are inexpensive. Buy a couple extra batteries. They're rechargeable. Throw them, back in, and you'll be fine for whatever you're going to be using it for. Or alternatively, you can attach a power source to it that will keep it charging while it's running. But look, fam, yeah, the Oneleaf NV100 Plus. Look, fam, learn it. All right, that's it for this episode, fam. Until next time, as always, I want you to take care of one another, and peace.